evening, High Table. Good evening, colleagues. My name is Dr. Okeudo Chijioke. I'm a lecturer with Imo State University, and also a consultant with Imo State University Teaching Hospital. I must have to say that I got to hear about the hospital, the teaching institution for the laparoscopy through the internet, and this actually started after my having a course in assisted reproduction at Chennai. So I said, well, to actually become fully in reproductive medicine, I have to learn laparoscopy. When I came here, in fact, I was a novice. I've never touched laparoscopy before. And when we were asked who have done something in laparoscopy, many people say they've done this, they've done that, they've done that. I say, wow, it's like I'm the only man out. I hope I'll be able to cope. I was thinking, well, with the lecture start for me to pick up and switch in. But I was surprised that at the end of FMAS, I must have to say Professor Mishra actually demystified laparoscopy. I was humbled the way I was being taught as a gynecologist by a surgeon. I mean, I was quite amazed. I see somebody that's, at the stage I started asking, is he actually a general surgeon or gynecologist or where? And the teachings were so marvelous. I must have to say it's something I never believed. The experience and the skills I've acquired here is something I never bargained for. I never thought I would be able to achieve this. But thank God, I'm here after 4 weeks. I'm going back with more confidence. I can go back to my center. Coming with empty-headedness in laparoscopy and going with full-headedness, at least, so to say. I can now confidently do a lot of laparoscopic things and operative and some procedures. As my colleague said, Dr. Onu said, at least he's working towards doing TLH. I'm also working towards doing that because as I said before, Prof has actually demystified laparoscopy. And not just that, in fact, I say we have to advise. The name World Laparoscopy Hospital may be changed to World Endoscopic Hospital because I see somebody that is not only doing laparoscopy, he's doing hysteroscopy, he's doing endoscopy, he's doing everything scope. And he also promised to teach us a colposcopy. This is another laparoscopy. So I think the World Laparoscopy Hospital is actually understatement, and we're belittling the center by calling laparoscopic hospital. I mean, some colleagues have come say they're here for endoscopy and blood GI. We've had the hysteroscopy procedures, and some of us are confident. So why should we be only laparoscopy? At this point, I want to thank Prof. and then Dr. Chohan for their humility, for their intelligence, and for their concern. We had a little problem this morning earlier. In fact, it started yesterday, and I know it's not what many people know. But when we were discussing on how to sort it out, Dr. Chohan came. He said the problem. To me, I felt, look, this is not part of it's not part of this setting. I said there's no problem. But because of his concern, he said, no, there's a problem. I said, sir, there's no problem. He said, no, there's a problem. Why are you not operating? I said, sir, if I know it, don't say, actually, sir, there's a problem. That's so much concern. He now called us out to say, what is the problem? We told him. And the way the center mobilized Prof. and then Dr. Johan was so marvelous. I couldn't believe it. And I must have to say at this point that we're so grateful, those of us from Nigeria that experienced this problem. We're so grateful. We're humbled by such attitudes. We're very grateful. As my colleague said, we are going to be apostles of I would say World Endoscopic Center, not World Laparoscopy Center, because we've learned a lot. And with this, I think many people will actually come here from Nigeria. Thank you very much. Thank you, Prof.